Straight left hand. Pacquiao's landing at will. Hard left hand.
Decision in this fight, he is knocked out and annihilated.
No, it didn't bother me at all. I thought he had a knife with him, though. I thought he was cutting me up with a blade. He was fast. He was faster than what I expected.
Manny Pacquiao, who I consider as the true GOAT of boxing, the greatest of all time, is not done writing his legacy, my friends. As we all know, he is going to fight a young hungry lion, the #1 ranked boxer in the welterweight division in Errol Spence, this coming August 21st in Las Vegas. Now, a lot of people are saying that if Pacquiao beats Spence, he would be the greatest boxer of all time. This had me shaking my head because Pacquiao already is. He is the greatest boxer to ever live, with or without the Errol Spence fight.
All physical logic, but tonight he showed us one more time. And he was still Manny Pacquiao.
His resume and his impossible achievements will speak for his unmatched greatness in the world of boxing. Let's check him out. In boxing and in combat sports for a reason. It's to avoid mismatches. But Manny Pacquiao moved up in weight 8 times, as if weight classes didn't matter at all, and dominated bigger champions of each division.
And this right
He's ready to go. One of the biggest jabs I've ever.
He's won world championships in flyweight test. Now, some people are questioning the value of Pacquiao's 8 division world championships. They are saying that Pacquiao was only able to achieve that because from the original 8 weight classes, we now have 17. So how do we crush this argument? Well, Manny Pacquiao is the only one in the history of boxing to become a world champion in 4 weight classes. His father, Rosalio Pacquiao, had killed, cooked, and eaten his dog, who happened to be his best friend. He left home. He left General Santos City and went to Manila to pursue boxing. But when he got to Manila, and he had to sell donuts just to survive. But you know what? He never stopped training. He was a malnourished kid who turned professional when he was 16, which is actually not allowed. So he had to lie about his age and told the commission that he was already 18.
Advantage of that. He should score with a left hook.
Now, since he wasn't able to eat regularly, he was so skinny that whenever he had fights, he needed to put rocks in his pockets just so he could make weight. I mean, this is totally opposite to what the pros are doing today. They fight in the lower weight classes, they drain themselves for the weigh-ins, then they recover and rehydrate soon after. And come fight night, they're 1 weight class or 2 weight classes bigger than their opponents, giving them size and strength advantage. Totally opposite to what a young Manny Pacquiao was doing. Now, we know Manny Pacquiao is famous for fighting guys who are a lot bigger than him. But do we even realize that the reason Manny Pacquiao is not scared of the big guys at all is because he's been doing this from the very beginning of his professional career? He was 16 years old, a kid, putting a beating on real men.
He's a bloody mess. He's looking for a coup de grace.
So if you will imagine back in the day, during weigh-ins, pro boxers were too busy draining themselves just to make weight, while a young Manny Pacquiao was too busy looking for rocks that he could fit in his pockets so he could reach the weight limit. That is greatness. Multiple world championship belts in every division, courtesy of the alphabet soup, WBA, WBC, IBF, and WBO. And they cause confusion because each organization has their own champions who are beneath you. Manny Pacquiao is the only boxer in history to do this in 5 different weight divisions. He did it at is a young man's sport. Once you're in your 30s, you'll start to feel a certain decline in your speed, your reaction time, recovery, ability to take a punch, and things of that nature. Well, Manny Pacquiao has been out of his prime for years now, but he's still fighting guys who are at the top of the division and still winning world championship fights. Keith Thurman at that time was undefeated, 10 years younger than Manny Pacquiao, and was the #1 ranked guy in the welterweight division. But Manny Pacquiao dominated him. He dropped Keith Thurman in the first round, and he had him hurt in the body in the 10th round. It should not have been a split decision. It was a dominant performance by a 40-year-old warrior in Manny Pacquiao. Usually, boxers of his age would go for lesser opponents. It's a lot less risky and you still get paid, but not Manny Pacquiao. After almost 2 years of being away from boxing because of the pandemic, Manny Pacquiao is coming back to fight Errol Spence, who is 11 years younger than him, undefeated, and the #1 ranked welterweight at the moment. Manny Pacquiao, even at 42, still competes at the highest level. That is greatness. Argue that Manny Pacquiao was able to achieve this because at this time and age, we got so many brands of world championship belts from different boxing organizations. That might be true, but it's not Pacquiao's fault. Pacquiao basically said, "Let me see them belts and I'll collect them." And collect he did. 12 major world titles won by a single little man. It's never been done before. That is greatness.